All things are possible for the one who believes. My dear brothers and sisters, in today's gospel we have an incident where a man brought his son to the apostles who was possessed by an evil spirit which made him dumb and deaf, and requested them to cast it out, but they were unable to do so. After which there was a great commotion, and now Christ appears in the midst of this commotion, and the man comes face to face with Jesus, and then he says to him, "If you can do anything." In other words, he's asking Jesus to have pity on his son. But Christ replies, "Why do you say, 'if you can'?" Then he goes on to say, "All things are possible to those who believe." In other words, Christ is saying, "Believe me, and your child shall be healed." It is apt from Christ to demand and evoke faith before performing a miracle, but it is not appropriate to bestow his special gifts and graces on those who do not believe, doubt his divinity, and on unworthy people. That's why St. James reminds us in his first chapter 1 verse 6, "But ask with faith, not doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave driven and tossed on the sea by the wind. Such a person should not expect anything from the Lord." Now, in answer to this Christ's response, the man, maybe with tears, says, "I believe, help my unbelief." This faith-filled response worth pondering. He's trying to say, "My faith is weak. Increase and strengthen it. Whatever doubt, whatever unbelief in me, take it away and make me worthy to receive thy blessings for my son." To such humble and fervent request, Christ could wait no longer. Here, three things take place instantaneously. He takes away his unbelief, grants his request by commanding the evil spirit to leave, and thus his son is made well. So faith is the connecting power into the spiritual realm which links us with God, and God becomes real to us. That's why St. Thomas Aquinas says, "The one who has faith, no explanation is necessary. To the one without faith, no explanation is possible." What is the lesson that Christ wants to convey us today? 1. Our unbelief is the greatest hindrance for Jesus to work in us. 2. In our prayer requests, conditions "if" is put forth to Jesus to lead us to answer our prayers, to work wonders in our life, then we perpetually blunder in our prayers. Like, if Jesus can heal me, if he can give me the grace to overcome temptations, if he can make me successful, and so on, then we are doing exactly what this man said to Jesus when he met him first. Today, Jesus is telling us, let there be no ifs and buts in our prayer requests, but just to believe and trust that Christ will and can. He will say to us, "All things are possible for me. So shall all things are possible to you because of your faith." In the words of St. Paul, let us all say in faith that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Amen.